Let me ask you something. When you're brushing your teeth and catch your reflection in the mirror, do you feel proud of the person looking back at you? Or do you see someone who's been talking about change for a while, but deep down knows that nothing has really changed? You ever look at yourself and think, one more year, and I'm still stuck in the same place? I'm going to be real with you. Most people walked into 2026 with the exact same problems and the same excuses. January shows up like it always does, handing you a blank page. Not to make promises, but to make a decision. And there's no decision more powerful than starting with your habits. Because like it or not, these are the things you repeat every day of your life. The brain is wired to save energy. Smart people use that to their advantage. So here's the deal, 6 habits. Just 6. Apply them, and 1 year from now, you'll be unrecognizable. Give me 12 minutes. That's all I ask. Now, if you can't stay focused for 12 minutes, let's be honest. Close the video, set a reminder for next year, and good luck with another 365 days of scrolling through the same feed. But if you're still here, then listen closely, because you're about to learn something that won't just inspire you, it might actually change your story. Habit 1. Wake up earlier in silence. The first habit is simple, powerful, and straight to the point. Wake up earlier. That alone changes everything. You know when you turn on a computer and it takes a few seconds to boot up, load everything, and actually respond? Your brain is just like that. It needs a few quiet minutes to start before the chaos of the day begins. Those first 5 minutes in total silence are your reset button. No phone, no email, no world, just you. And in that silence, you plant the seeds of your dream life. This isn't about doing more, it's about starting better. Try this. Tomorrow, wake up 15 minutes earlier than usual. No need to jump out of bed or try some perfect meditation. Just wake up, sit on the edge of your bed, and exist. Look out the window. Take a deep breath. Visualize how you want your day to unfold, how you want to behave, what you want to feel, what you want to resolve. This isn't about magic thinking. It's about clarity. When you see your day before it begins, you stop being pushed by it and start leading it. And here's the truth. This habit is so simple most people ignore it, but so powerful it transforms everything. Because people who wake up with silence and intention start in control. It's a quiet promise you make to yourself. You're telling the world, my day starts with me, not with anyone else. And that posture, that mindset, it shows up in your body, in your choices, and even in the way you move after getting out of bed. Habit 2. Train your body, at least 3x a week. If you really want to build the life you dream of, you've got to move your body. Training isn't just about looking good. It's about discipline, energy, and consistency. Me? I train Muay Thai and boxing at a gym right next to my house. But you can do it your way. Weight training, functional workouts, fast-paced walks. What matters is starting. If you're starting from scratch, martial arts can be a great first step. Jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai, karate, they build physical strength, but also focus, emotional control, and resilience. Don't like fighting? No problem. Go for weightlifting, swimming, or dance classes. What matters is the rhythm. Train 3 times a week, and your energy will change. Your mindset will shift. This isn't about getting shredded. It's about building a strong base. You gain endurance, physically and mentally. Your mood improves. Your sleep gets better. Your laziness loses power. Training becomes an anchor for your routine, a reminder that you're in charge. Want a practical tip? Pick 3 days of the week and make your workout non-negotiable. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Choose a time that leaves no room for excuses. You don't have to go hard, just show up. That's enough to start becoming the version of you that you want to be. And when the body gets stronger and full of energy, the mind starts craving more. You'll feel the urge to learn, grow, conquer. It's like a new version of you wakes up in the middle of physical effort. And that's where the next habit comes in. Feeding your mind with real, actionable knowledge. Habit 3. Learn and apply 1 hour a day. Now that your body is moving, it's time to sharpen the mind. This isn't about becoming a bookworm or decorating your notes with highlighters. This is about setting aside 1 hour a day to study something relevant and apply it immediately. Break it like this: 20 minutes to learn, 20 minutes to plan, 20 minutes to execute. Sounds simple, right? But this one habit changes everything. And no, I'm not talking about studying mitochondria or medieval history, unless it's going to transform your life. Study what helps you earn more, save better, or live smarter. Studying finance. Review your expenses. Want more energy? Fix your diet and sleep. Love martial arts? Learn a new combo and test it at training. Let me be real. I spent nearly 6 years studying things that did nothing for me. I'd watch hours of videos, take notes, feel inspired. Then I'd close the notebook and go live the same life. I remember once taking 3 huge books on a trip. And honestly, all I remember is how heavy they were, not what they taught me. So here's the rule. If you learn something and think, wow, that's interesting, apply it. If you found out that tracking your habits in a notebook helps, go get one now and start writing. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for motivation. The moment you act on an idea, it stops being a concept and becomes part of who you are. One more thing, prepare your environment. Your brain loves shortcuts, and if things aren't ready, it'll find an excuse. If you have to look for your notebook, headphones, charger, chair, forget it. Leave it all set. Notebook, water bottle, quiet space. Consistency demands simplicity, and when your mind finds rhythm, you start seeing what used to go unnoticed, especially when you learn to listen from the inside, not just the outside. Habit 4, self-meeting, silent time. This is one of the simplest habits and one of the most powerful. I call it a self-meeting. It's basically a meeting between you and you. No interruptions, no distractions. In my case, it happens at the pool in a club I belong to. Once a week, I go there, get in the water, and just float. Literally just exist, but on the inside, my mind is on fire. And you know what happens during those moments? Ideas start coming. The mental clutter starts to untangle. It's like I'm organizing the drawers in my brain. But unlike therapy, I'm not talking, I'm just listening. Listening to my mind process the things I usually ignore because the day is too noisy. You don't need a pool for this. It could be a walk around the block, a long shower, or sitting quietly on your balcony. The secret isn't the place, it's the commitment. You need to disconnect from the noise outside to finally hear what's going on inside. Because yes, you have wisdom within you, but it hides in the middle of chaos. And if you don't create space, it never shows up. In those silent moments, I've discovered things that change the way I operate. For example, I realized I'm super motivated in 2 stages, when I'm starting something new and when I'm close to finishing. But in the middle, my energy drops. That's why so many of my projects were getting stuck. I thought I was losing interest or doubting the idea, but really, it was just my emotional rhythm. The solution? Break big goals into smaller steps. Create mini beginnings and mini endings along the way. This shortens the dip in motivation. It helps you move forward. But again, I only figured that out because I stopped and listened. If I hadn't taken that time, I'd still be stuck in the same cycle without realizing it. That goes for everything: work, relationships, health. This kind of silence is also an exercise in humility, because it reveals how much of life we live on autopilot. We make decisions without thinking. We react without reflecting. But when you enter this state of inner listening, you realize how long you've been avoiding yourself. It's not easy, but it's freeing. You start to see what's holding you back, what excites you, and what you need to let go. And here's the truth. Once you truly hear yourself, your communication with the world transforms. Because people who don't understand their own chaos spread confusion to others. The more you know yourself, the clearer and more intentional you become. And that's when the way you communicate, finally, levels up. Habit 5. Improve your communication. Life communicates with you all the time. Sometimes softly, sometimes gently, and sometimes through people yelling at you, angry about something that has nothing to do with you. And the instinct? Fight back. Respond with the same tone, same heat, same intensity. But let me remind you, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond. So if you haven't learned how to respond, how to truly communicate, you're living only 10% of your life. The rest? You're just reacting. Communication is a skill, a powerful one, and most people are terrible at it. They confuse volume with clarity, dominance with expression, speed with depth. But true communication is subtle, strategic, and honest. And you don't need to speak well. You need to speak real. Good communication isn't just about words. It's how you stand, how you breathe, how you listen, body language, tone of voice, silence. It's knowing when to speak and when to stay quiet. It's being direct without being rude, firm without being aggressive. Want a test? Try explaining something complicated, like your life goal or a decision you've made, to a child. If they understand it, you've got clarity. If they don't, you've still got noise in your message. And don't forget, listening is half the game. Most people don't listen to understand, they listen to reply. They're just waiting for their turn to talk. But when you truly listen, people feel seen. And when people feel seen, they trust you. The better you communicate, the better your relationships get. At home, at work, even with yourself. Because when you learn to express your thoughts clearly, you stop bottling things up or blowing them out. And that kind of power, it changes everything, including how you show up in the world. Habit 6 and consistency. The choice that makes you who you want to be. The gap between who you are today and who you want to be in 2026. It's not about talent, not about motivation, not some cosmic energy. It's choice. Every morning, you have two options: act with purpose and walk toward your dream life, or live just another day like you always have, on autopilot. Consistency isn't a superpower. It's a decision. Simple, daily, real. A lot of people romanticize it like it's only for those who wake up at 5 a.m. smiling. Let me tell you the truth. Consistency is doing the basics even when you don't feel like it. It's showing up tired. It's doing the minimum, because the minimum done still beats the maximum never started. Now here's the thing. None of the habits you've seen here will have any real impact on your life if you don't have a way to track them or stay accountable. That could be a notebook, a calendar, an alarm, a post-it on your mirror, anything. But there has to be a commitment between you and you. Without it, all of this becomes just motivational content. And that fades fast. So I'm not asking you to apply all 6 habits. I'm asking you to choose just one. Today, not next Monday. Not when you're ready. Now, here's an example. Habit 3, learning 1 hour a day and applying what you learn. If you haven't done it yet, this video is about 12 minutes long, and trust me, you've already got enough to start. Break your hour like this. First 20 minutes, learning, you just watched the video, so check. Next 20, conscious planning, like a self-meeting. Sit down, grab a notebook, and ask yourself, what from this video, if I took seriously, could actually change my life? Write it. Organize it. Make it real. No need to be perfect. Just be honest. Then, the last 20 minutes, action. Pick something and move. Schedule a habit. Prep your meals. Put on your workout shoes. Send that message you've been avoiding. Whatever it is, just do something you can touch. And what'll come out of this? Something. Always something. An insight. A shift. A tiny decision. Consistency doesn't wait for motivation. It creates motivation. And if you walk long enough with Aunt Consistency, you'll see. She may be annoying, but she's loyal. And at the end of the road, she's the one who delivers you to the life you've only dreamed about until now. So tell me, which of these 6 habits are you going to put into action today? Not next week. Not when things calm down. Today, are you going to keep watching your life like a spectator? Or are you finally going to make a simple decision that could make you unrecognizable in 12 months? You don't need to change everything. You just need to change something consistently. Because one right choice a day, that adds up. And if you really want to live your dream life, it starts with one small move. Right now, drop a comment below. Which habit are you choosing first? And hey, if this video made sense to you, if it gave you clarity, if it pushed you to think different, then hit subscribe. Turn on the bell. Because the next video might be exactly what you've been waiting for. This isn't just about motivation. This is about building the foundation for your new version.